Testing 1, 2. Can you hear me, Commissioner Simmons? Testing 1, 2. Still doesn't look like you hear us?
Testing, testing. Can you hear me, Commissioner? Testing, testing. Can you hear me, Commissioner Simmons?
I can, yeah. Can you hear me okay?
Yes, I can.
That's great. Chad was talking to me. Is this Chad or somebody else?
Starting here in a few moments. So you can go ahead and mute yourself until 30, right? All right.
Good evening and welcome to the City of Battle Creek, Michigan and the Battle Creek City Commission meeting for May 7th, 2024. It is 7:30. We've experienced a delay due to the weather. Number of people who were down in the basement. It's my first trip down there ever, so that's a long time. I've never been in the basement. Didn't even know we had one, to be honest with you. So I'm glad everyone is safe. And I'm sure that our city manager will keep us posted if there is severe weather again. We're going to have a moment of silence for our invocation, and then we'll have our Pledge of Allegiance led by Commissioner Patrick O'Donnell. Please stand for a moment of silence. Commissioner Patrick O'Donnell.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Commissioner Patrick O'Donnell. Next item on the agenda is the roll call. Madam Clerk, when you're ready.
Commissioner Ballard,
Okay.
Present.
Commissioner Lance,
Here.
Commissioner Morris,
She is on her way and she'll be here shortly.
Commissioner O'Donnell,
Here.
Mayor Banky,
Here.
Commissioner Reynolds,
Present.
Commissioner Simmons,
I am present, joining you remotely as allowed for in the Michigan Opening Meetings Act while on military orders.
thank you. Commissioner Smith,
Present.
Vice Mayor Sophia,
Here.
thank you.
Thank you very much, Commissioners. We have three proclamations and awards to distribute today. The first one will be the mental health awareness, and I do not believe that we have anyone here for that, but I feel it's important enough that we share it. The second one, our Vicki Hauser, our city clerk and staff will be here to present or to accept that for the proclamation for the Professional Municipal Clerks Week 2024. And finally, our police chief will be here to receive the proclamation for Police Officer Memorial Week and Police Officer Memorial Day 2024. Thanks. I'll read an abbreviated portion of the proclamation. Whereas every member of our community can play a role in promoting treatment for good mental health. Observing May as Mental Health Awareness Month provides an excellent opportunity to increase awareness of mental health issues and therefore empower our community to normalize good mental health awareness and practices and to take meaningful action to support those neighbors accessing care to achieve better mental health. Mental Health Awareness Month is also a yearly reminder of the importance of organizations like Summit Point in Calhoun County to provide crisis intervention services as well as training such as mental health first aid, crisis intervention for our law enforcement units, and QPR gatekeeper training so that all neighbors are able to recognize signs and symptoms of poor mental health and reduce the time between diagnosis and treatment, thereby strengthening the health of our community. Therefore, on behalf of the citizens of the City of Battle Creek, we do hereby proclaim Mental Health Awareness Month in the greater Battle Creek area, and we urge all neighbors to do their part to normalize good mental health practices by working together and supporting their community's efforts to educate themselves as much as possible to recognize signs and symptoms of mental health challenges, thereby shortening the time between onset and the treatment and giving everyone the opportunity to maximize their potential. Once again, I want to thank city staff for bringing this proclamation forward. I feel it's very important, and I'll repeat it on my mayor's report on Saturday. Thank you very much. We have the clerks. I think some of them are downstairs counting ballots.
No,
Nope, they're all here. Good.
we're all here.
Good. Thank you very much. I'd like to ask Vicki, once everyone is here, just to talk a little bit about some of the things that we're doing differently today than when she first started as our city clerk.
Well, the biggest thing was the passage of Proposal 2-22, which has allowed 9 additional days of voting for all of our residents. We have early voting the 9 days prior to an election, starting on the second Saturday before Election Day, going all the way through Sunday. For our municipal site, we're open from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m., which gives voters 8 hours every single day to come in. If you're a resident in municipalities other than Battle Creek, Bedford, Penfield, and Springfield, but you're in Calhoun County, the county has an early voting site on the 3rd floor of the county building. Their hours are 9 to 5, so they offer the same thing statewide. Wherever you are, you're going to get an additional 9 days before every election. One really nice thing for military and overseas voters, they do have an extra 6 days to get their ballots to us.
There we go. There's another tornado coming, yeah.
According to Jared, it's only a severe thunderstorm warning, not a tornado warning for Calhoun.
No, it is right now, now. Yeah. It's right. Just now.
Yeah, it's in Portage, it's, the cell's moving north, it looks like it's not gonna come anywhere near us in Battle Creek, so I think we're okay to continue, but let me step out, I'll confirm with my emergency manager.
So, what alerts aren't we supposed to listen to?
So what that allows is for people who are serving in the military or overseas, they have an additional 6 days, provided that their ballot is postmarked by Election Day, and we will still count their ballots. So that's probably the 2 biggest things that we've got right now.
Well, thank you for the update, and I'm always encouraged because I see a trend of more people getting involved in the election process by helping register their neighbors. I also see more people getting involved in our city government, voting, and that's important. If I remember correctly, we're above 40% on the number of people that vote in the city commission election, and for years we were stuck at 9%. So thank you very much, each and every one of you. I'd like to have a picture taken if we could slide over here. Thank you. Congratulations.
Just starting to hit me now. Text message and a phone call.
Yeah, I should think so.
That's
There are alerts that say tornadoes.
Tell your favorite guy. He's checking on it right now. Jesus.
I think it'd be best at this time that we pause the meeting until we get an update from our chief of police. So if you want to go down, here's the chief now.
So what happens is, if there's a sighting in Calhoun County, the sirens go off per our regulations, dispatch authority. There is nothing near the city of Battle Creek right now, as the chief said. So yes, the warning went off for Calhoun County, but it's not for this part of Calhoun County. In sheer honesty, we go by our emergency manager. They say there's nothing in Battle Creek. Do you want to continue, Mayor? Because we're being advised by the police chief and the emergency manager that there isn't anything in the city.
That's fine. If you were communicating with the city manager, that's fine. Emergency manager, excuse me.
Well, if you can't trust government, who can you trust? That's right. I wish I had your mom in my house. My wife, get out of the house, you gotta go.
You got another proclamation.
For police officer memorial, yes.
Oh.
Our phones are
Our final proclamation of the evening, I would like to read about the police officers of America have worked devotedly and selfishly to safeguard the lives and the properties of their fellow citizens regardless of the hazards to themselves. And whereas by the enforcement of our laws, these same dedicated police officers have provided our country with an outstanding record of performance in securing social freedom and protecting the rights of all individuals. And whereas these men and women, by their public service and their dedicated efforts, have earned the respect and the gratitude of the nation. Therefore, on behalf of the citizens of the City of Battle Creek, we do hereby proclaim the week of May 12th through 18th, 2024 as Police Memorial Week, and further proclaim Wednesday, May 15th as Police Officer Memorial Day. In the greater Battle Creek area, we urge all neighbors to honor those police officers who have provided dedicated, effective, and fair law enforcement services to the participants and a tribute to the memory of those officers who have passed on. Chief, we want to say thank you for everything your officers do, especially at this challenging night. Thanks.
Gotta have the photo part. Mayor, I would like to propose a 30-minute recess so that people do feel the need to leave, that they can. I'd like to make-
I would,
They should not leave.
don't leave, we'll
Propose
just
we
go to the
cancel this
basement of City
meeting.
Hall. Everybody go back out, we'll go to the basement of City Hall.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, we have to vote on that.
We gotta, I would like to withdraw my motion. Nobody seconded it.
I move to cancel this meeting this evening so people can get to their homes and their families. Yes.
No, do not leave the building.
Of course, after it's passed, after the
Not
warning
leave
is
the building.
passed.
Would it be postpone it? I guess we'll head back downstairs. There's actually a shelf cloud, you can see it.
18 hours.
Commissioner Smith, did you need a second to that?
Yeah.
You did?
It's not like all you have is posted.
Well, I'll just be waiting online here for you all to come back.
Be here all night.
I'm somewhere safe.
And the emergency manager says this is just a storm, not a tornado. But if you,
Are there severe weather alerts we are not supposed to listen to? This is insane. There's nothing so important that we need to be here right now.
I hear you, Commissioner.
And we have a
The
motion?
city attorney back up here to determine the motion. She didn't hear a support.
What do we need the city attorney here for? We have the city
Then
clerk
have the
prepared.
mayor call at the bench. Mayor, do you want to recognize the motion and the support? Because that's not what we heard. And are we back in session?
Well, I think we need to get our city attorney up here.
And there you go.
I don't know what we need the city attorney for. This is again, a point of order and an order of dismissal.
Right.
He supported it, and she also.
The city attorney's in the basement because there's a tornado warning. Crying out loud.
I was just trying to be like half hour. quite beautiful out there in my eyes. Oh.
The alarm going off?
It's the alarm going off again. That's the second alarm. Yeah, Portland is totally destroyed. It is. The second one is same spot. My friends called me and said that the mobile home park was here. Sprinkle on. Nothing. I hope they got the shelter.
Old ones used to.
Here she comes. Yeah, there was for his. I pulled mine out. I pulled mine, but there was support for his. Yes.
Motion for dismissal. It was second by Commissioner Ballard.
Yep, that's all. We got it all
Oh,
up to
sorry,
date.
Jill. There's a lot of commotion.
I didn't.
What is the motion?
Sitting right here.
Cancel tonight. But here's your second alarm. It's time to go.
We've got a motion and a support. We got to have a vote.
Yep.
Yes.
We'll
Dismiss this-
reconvene the meeting,
Higher
and we're going to
meeting,
address a motion that was made by Commissioner Smith and supported by Commissioner Ballard. I believe it's to cancel this meeting this evening.
yes. That's correct.
Madam Attorney, do we need to have a specific date for the rescheduling of the meeting, or do we leave that up to the city manager?
I think we've got provisions in the ordinance that will govern when we have to resume. Yeah, so I think we need a little bit of time to figure that
Okay.
out.
Is there any discussion on the motion? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? Motion carries. We have canceled the meeting.
Okay.
About 10 to 15 minutes because I've got some more information I'm checking out.